Hey, what's up everyone? This is Matt from Matt's Builds, and today I'll be doing a video unboxing of the Sony Bloggie MHS-CM5 camcorder. Okay, so we're just going to hop right into it here because I'm trying to keep this video under 10 minutes, so I had to cut out going over the box details, but I'll go over the specs of the camera later, but for right now let's just crack this baby open and see what's inside. Okay, so we first open it up and you can see we have a bunch of flyers and warranty information here. Oh, 15% off your next purchase at Sony Style. That's kind of cool. But yeah, here's all your warranty information here. I don't see this camera being very hard to use, so I don't think I'll be reading through this, but I guess you could if you wanted to. And here's your camera software. I never use camera software, but for those of you who do, that's the software DVD. And here's just a warning: if it's broken, go directly to Sony, do not return it to the store. Okay, so we open it up here. We'll start with the accessories as I adjust my camera here. Okay, so the first thing we have here is a male to female USB extender, but we'll come back to that. Sorry, just let me adjust my camera. We'll come back to that extender in just a second. And here is the audio visual cables for standard definition. That's how you can hook up your Sony Bloggie directly to your TV, but only standard definition. You need to buy a separate HDMI cable if you'd like that, and that end plugs into the computer, and the other red, yellow, and white plug into your TV. Here we have, it looks like a wrist strap for the camera. So let's open this up here. So that, I guess, yeah, it dangles around your wrist and you can just attach the other end onto your camera, so that's pretty cool. And this here, this is a lens cap, so this is for a little string for the lens cap. And here's the battery here. It's the K-series lithium ion battery. They say that you usually generally get about an hour of use of this battery, of shoot time, an hour, so they recommend that you buy a spare just in case. And it's the K-series for anyone that is curious. I'll have that upside down there. Okay. So yeah, we'll come back to this male and female USB extenders. So the camera has a pop-out USB built into it, so you plug it directly into your computer. But for those of you who might not be able to do this, they include a small extender just so you don't have to plug it directly into your USB slot. Okay, so here's the Sony Bloggie MHS-CM5 camcorder here. As you can see, I got this one in, it's almost, I don't know if you can see it that great, maybe if it's shining in the light. It's almost like a very dark violet purple color there, but they didn't give me any other options. I'm not sure if this is the only other color, the only color that it comes in, but you know, whatever, I don't really care too much about the color of the camcorder. So as you can see on the front here, it outlines some of the main features once again. It has full HD, 1080p capacity. It can also shoot in 720p mode, 30 frames and 60 frames per second. It is easy upload to YouTube. They keep outlining that because it's a really easy to use camcorder. It has the 5x optical zoom and the USB access, easy access there. And you can see on the front again outlining that 5x optical zoom. Now the reason why Sony is outlining this 5x optical zoom, they're emphasizing that so much on their box and on the camcorder, is because camcorders on this at this price range, around the couple $100, you only usually find digital zoom. It's very rare to find a budget camcorder with digital zoom. And if you don't know the difference between digital zoom, here I'll try to show you here. Digital zoom is differs from optical zoom yeah, sorry, optical zoom, because in optical zoom the lens literally actually moves forward. So I'll try to give you an example here. If you can look at the lens, this is me zooming forward. See how that lens gets bigger? And now this is me zooming out. Zooming in, zooming out. So the actual lens zooms in, but with digital zoom, what it does is basically like editing your photo and just blowing up. So it's nothing's actually getting zoomed in. You're just sort of cropping out the image and sort of looking digitally zooming. You're not literally zooming in. Okay, so enough about that. Let's talk about the camera here, because this video is going to run on too long here. So your controls at the front here. You have your zoom controls here. Those two buttons there. You have your video record and the button to take the picture here. This button here is to navigate through the menu. This joystick here actually, which I'll show you here. So you can see that's easily used to navigate through the menu. You have some side control buttons here. You have the play button, another video record button, which is sort of weird. I'm not sure why they would have two on the camera, but I guess it never hurts. And your menu button to bring up the menu there. Okay, so now here is the HDMI USB compartment here. So that just pops right open, and you can see this USB slides out. Plug that right into your computer and you're good to go. It also has an HDMI out and an AV out jack there. So that's pretty easy. You just slide that back in, close it up. The bottom here. So the bottom, it's just a little lock to pop open. Oh, but whoops, there's the tripod mount, just so those of you who are wondering. But yeah, that just pops open there. You have your lithium-ion battery that just comes out back in easily there, and your Pro Duo memory stick slot right there as well. So I have my just 1 GB stick in there at the moment. Slide that back in, close it, lock, and you're ready to go. Okay, so the speaker of the camera is located on the side there. I recommend like not really needing a speaker, like using the speaker on the camera. You're better off to get the best audio quality out of it, putting it onto your computer and listening it through there. But I guess if you're on the go and you need to watch your videos, that's what the speaker is for. The mic is located here. It's better if is located on the top of the pop-out display there. So that's actually kind of cool, because let's say you're filming someone, you point the display that way, and the mic's on the top, so it'll get better reception. You're filming yourself, you point it towards that, or if you're talking and filming, you can point it towards you, and you can get good reception or better reception like that as well. So I don't know if I showed you, the camera turns on. Basically what you do is you just open up the display. To turn it off, you close the display. So you can see that turns it off, and just to turn it on, you open up the display. There's no manual turn on and off button, which is sort of a downside. It would be nice to have a little button on the side there, but what can you do? And okay, I think that's everything there is to show you about this Sony Bloggie MHS-CM5 camcorder. So I'm going to show you some tests. I'm going to show you it mounted to a tripod. I'm going to show you some tests comparing it to the camera that I'm filming with right now. And I'm going to do an audio quality test as well for the Sony Bloggie. So that's about it for now. So I'll be right back.